An open letter. The day Fleasa tried to rewrite the law with an email and self-destructed in real time. Fleasa, you bloated, wheezing catastrophe of a human grease trap. You didn't just stumble over the fundamentals of courtroom decorum, you waddled into a shallow puddle of your own delusions and drowned face first, flailing like a beached walrus while the world pointed and laughed. That 4-page email screed you hurled at the prosecutor, the one that got shuttled into court filings like a biohazard bag full of ass fat. It read, branded with the judicial version of biohazard warning, not read, ex parte, not in form of motion. The court essentially pinched its nose, held it at arm's length with fire tongs, and muttered, "What in the fried chicken skin hell is this abomination?" You attempted to lawyer up like a kindergartner finger painting a contract, expecting the judge to crown you victor because you typed louder than everyone else. Spoiler, you lard-ass laden disaster. This is not how justice rolls, and your monumental flop just etched your idiocy into the eternal record like a skid mark on fresh asphalt. Let's carve this into a rancid slab of failure, shall we? Your husband, that booger sugar snorting probation violating train wreck, admitted to the possession. He scribbled his name on the violation form like it was a fanboy request from his dealer. Spoiler, that dealer is Bad Choices. He forfeited hearings, rights, defenses, everything but his last shred of self-respect, and swallowed sanctions without even a gag reflex. The court didn't dream it up. The probation officer didn't doodle it in crayon. The lab results weren't concocted by gremlins in a methed-up lab conspiracy. He popped positive, confessed it, and the ink was barely set when you lumbered your fat ass into the prosecutor's inbox like an enraged hippo, demanding a refund on reality. You're out here bellowing about wrongful prosecution while the dude at ground zero is essentially shrugging and admitting, "Yeah, I hoovered that blow like it was a free sample at Costco." If denial were calories, you'd be supersized by now, but let's be real, you are already there, aren't you? Stuffing your face with those greasy chicken skins, chain smoking like a chimney in a forest fire, ballooning out like a parade float sponsored by denial and deep fryers. How do you even fit through doorways anymore, Fleasa, or do you just bulldoze them down, leave a trail of cigarette butts and fast food wrappers in your wake? No wonder your lungs sound like a gravel pit, years of puffing cancer sticks while scarfing down poultry scraps that could clog a sewer main. You're walking biohazard, a testament to what happens when bad habits meet zero self-control, and now you're dragging that same sloppy energy into courtrooms. But wait, Fleasa. You couldn't let cold, hard facts derail your fever dream narrative. You charged in with jaw-dropping obliviousness to public records, whimpering that anyone bold enough to skim court docs is committing harassment, stalking, defamation, slander, cyber-stalking, and probably treason for kicks. You treat the docket like it's your confidential food diary, tucked under your mattress with an empty chip bag, and the universe is invading your personal space by noticing it exists. Sweetie, that's public domain. It's the law's polite way of saying if you don't want your family's felony buffet on display, maybe just skip the crimes that pile up the plates. Perusing filings, sweet cheeks, is not harassment. It's basic reading comprehension. If your little clan over there's criminal buffet is that of mortifying, perhaps tell hubby to ditch the nose candy instead of scapegoating the spectators. Oh, and speaking of that sorry sack, how many times has he tested dirty now? Colombian powder puffs in the system, admissions stacking up. Like his failed drug test. Probation stretched tighter than your waistband after a binge. What's the end game here, Fleasa? Keeping him supplied while you both play victim? Or did all that cash grifted from your sob story scams vanish up his nostrils? You have fleeced sympathizers for legal funds, barn dominiums, children, gifts, fences, memorials, or whatever sob tale that you peddled. But where did all evaporate to? Rehab that never happened? More blow to fuel the next violation? Or just straight into your endless supply of chicken skins and smokes? Inquiring minds want receipts, because right now it smells like a con job wrapped in a relapse. What catapults this from your garden variety dumbassery to epic self-inflicted apocalypse is your hallucinatory conviction that you can transmute a felony into a civil squabble by mantra chanting, "This is civil," like it's a weight loss spell from a discount infomercial. You exhume the victim's arraignment whines as if prosecutors are chained to them like bad Uber ratings. You contort the judge's mention of a botched notice to a cosmic reset button that obliterates years of dockets and reboots the penal code on your say-so. Your figure probation dissolves via email rage, and the pinnacle of your putrid performance, you menace the prosecutor with bar gripes while butchering Rule 4-3.8 like it's a recipe you mangled in a grease fire. That rule ain't your magic eraser. It's prosecutors' ethics, not a time machine for your hubby's screw-ups. You flung around buzzwords like probable cause, professional conduct, wrong address, victim admitted, with the finesse of a walrus juggling chainsaws. None of it coalesces into actual advocacy. It's just intellectual vomit posing as jurisprudence. And who in the hell is this legal counsel that you claim goosed your ego? Either you paid a quack from the back pages of a comic book, or you're heeding the little anti-what-the-hell's crown posse who think that service of process is optional like extra cheese. Hey, again, maybe it's one of those AI bots that you idolize so much like those diet gurus. Though if it was me, even my drool-drenched stupor, I'd have screamed at you to park your ass, zip it, cease emailing prosecutors with threats of mid-spousal confession. Whoever it was, they served you slop so foul it could wilt houseplants. Because you didn't dodge a motion, you didn't append an affidavit, you didn't petition for post-conviction mercy, you did zero, zilch, nada in the realm of real procedure. You just regurgitated rage onto keys and smashed send, baking on the system to kowtow to your meltdown like a toddler mid-tantrum at a buffet. The entire fiasco is a seminar in self-sabotage, blasting yourself with a bazooka repeatedly. You aim to appeal, nullify, chastise, bully, revise, and fantasize your escape from facts with nil framework, nil clout, and nil shot at any sort of victory. The court didn't bother scanning it. They rubber-stamped it, archived it, and likely chuckled over it during lunch. Now your hubby's probation lingers with harsher brains due to his confessed snow-snorting habit, not some shadowy plot against your inflated ego. Your email, well, it's enshrined in the annals of absurdity, a relic of your deranged denial, your abysmal legal grasp, and the sort of hubris that only sprouts for someone too obtuse to spot their own sinking ship. You screech harassment whenever public docs snap back, but the true culprit is staring from your mirror. Scanning dockets isn't slander, sweetheart. Citing filings ain't cyberstalking, and sole arsonist torching your representative is you. Fleasa, with these frantic, feeble flails that hollow, "I'm cloonish and crumbling." Your missive squats in the file like putrefied turd. Timeless evidence that when cornered, you'd sooner implode live than concede defeat. Signed, Shizzywhiznut. Your Velcro shoes, short bus window licker. Who's your daddy? I think you know that by now. The answer to that question is, and always will be, the one that holds the keys.
It is about time. Let's break this mother down.